Yo boys, welcome to the 10.2 updated guide. I've had a lot of requests for it on my stream because a lot has changed for Paladins, I guess. And I thought that I'd give you a guide, seeing as I've pumped to the top of the ladder. It's kind of what I do at the start of the season. I'll try to figure all the shit out, and then I'll give you the information on the rundown. Um, Obviously, it's been hard with work, trying to spam play and figure stuff out, but I've managed to kind of do it, I guess. But as I say that, and the reason I say that is because this guide can't be edited. I don't have the time, so we're gonna have to one take it. So I'm really sorry that the editing isn't good, and I hope that you can take it all in. If not, just pause the video, maybe take some notes down. I don't know, but this is the build. I'll put it in the description down below. You can get that. And basically, not much has changed, except I now play single Glimmer every game because it got buffed, and it's a lot of nice healing. You can see here on the last game I played, Glimmer's up there at 10%. And you can also see here Barrier of Faith. That's something new that we play. That's 15% of my healing, and Barrier of Faith is fucking sick, boys. Honestly, you've all got to start playing this. And the way it works is that it's single target. You put it on a target, and when he takes damage, if you heal into it with Flash Heal, or Holy Shock, but I prefer just spamming Flash Heal because it just tends to be more healing and it extends tears more. If you can, and obviously if he has CS, you have to Holy Shock, and But basically, you keep that up and you spam heals into it. It's really fucking good. If you can preemptively do it and stack it a bit before big cooldowns, it's so insane. And obviously, we're still playing Tears. Still got to extend that. And I play Power of the Silver Hand as well, just because we are using a lot of Flashlight. So, tend to get procs like this. And yeah, it seems to be a lot of healing. There's nothing else you can really play. On this side, I would recommend maybe playing this into SPs, but other than that, just play this. Like earlier today, I went 6-0 against the guy, and I didn't even play blind because we had a warlock on the team. Rep's gonna break to cleave. I just played like this, but you can take something else out for this. Sometimes you don't need kick, I guess. Like you can take kick out if you don't need kick and you want to dispel versus an SP. Maybe you want kick and cleanse and blind. Then maybe you can take like this out, for example. It's not that much healing, right? But yeah, these are really good talents. I think that you should play them. I actually have to credit I Square for these. I saw them on a stream, and while I was at work on lunch break, I was actually taking notes in from I Square's stream, and I saw, wow, he does, the way he was playing and healing, I really liked it. So I picked up his build and I started playing with it, and yeah, no, it slaps, bro. So yeah, all credit really goes to him for the build. I stole it completely. I'm gonna be honest, it fucking works, man. So yeah. The way you play this build compared to before is it's a lot more casting. A lot more casting. I can kind of show you like a rundown in a minute of a VOD. I'm going to open up a VOD and show you, but yeah, it's just a lot more casting. Honor talents wise, pretty much always Divine Vision and always Best Hands. And I'm pretty much always Searing unless I'm into a Rogue. If I'm into a Rogue or a DK, I always play Cleanse of the Weak because it's so sick, man. It takes their poisons off and their diseases off when you flash heal, and you're spamming flash heals anyway. That's so fucking sick, bro. Like, you need to start playing this into DKs and Rogues, I think. Searing. I don't ever play Denounce. The reason why is because, at least at high MMR, everyone wants to be so much fucking damage. I don't have the time to be casting out damage myself. It's just, especially deep into dampening, because you boys know how shuffle works, right? It's mostly a shuffle guide. I can't really speak for real reason. I haven't played that much of it. I will get around to that next week. With a guide for like real reasons, but it's more like solo shuffle, right? Denounce, I can't really press because it's just like, bro, the dampening gets so high so fast, and when the dampening's high, I can't be doing damage. I need to be keeping people topped and healing and preparing for the damage. So Divine Plea, you don't need it in shuffle. I haven't used it one game in shuffle. I fucking hate Divine Plea in shuffle. I don't go in. Games are too fast. So since the mana changes, yeah, we're chilling. So yeah, no, pretty much the only thing is Barrier of Faith and Single Glimmer. So it's a lot more single target healing, which is good. If you're really getting hard cleaved down, but like, maybe don't play Single Glimmer, but I just really like this build all around. And I think Single Glimmer is just so much healing that it's not worth really taking out. But especially if you're like new and you're learning, you don't want to be swapping around too much shit. Just play this build, get used to it, man. It's working for me. I didn't change anything. So just play it and work on it. The high verse mastery, by the way. I don't know if I said this, but yes, we're going to play 4 set, I think. Everything but the hat. And 2 set's really fucking good. If you don't have 2 set, you're losing a lot of healing. So you need to really get to like, you need to get to the point where you're like able to just play with 2 sets. So maybe don't go straight into arena if you're just starting Paladin, I would say. Like maybe you just do RBG or some shit until you get it. Because I wouldn't even want to go into arena without this. Not gonna lie, sorry, an advert came on my music. I have to turn this off real quick. I can't stand adverts. By the way, I don't play ads on my stream because of that. I hate ads, bro. If you get an ad on my stream, that's Twitch forcing it. But anyway, that's a side note. Yeah, for set, I think we're gonna play like boom, 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 and then normal hat with maybe like precog on the ring. So yeah, no, I really like this. I really, really like this. I like this build. It's been fun to play as well. I'm gonna open up a VOD in a minute and show you exactly what I mean. Just bear with me because I can't edit this video. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else? No, I don't think so. This is the build. And that's how you heal. I've kind of explained it, but I'm gonna give it more detail, more in-depth look, because it's not as easy to just say it and not show you, right? Like, you're probably thinking like, oh, what the fuck? So this is from the VOD where I got rank 1, actually. I'm gonna go on my stream and open it up. So let's have a look. I'm gonna go on there now. My keyboard's broken, by the way, so I actually can't fucking like do this shit fast. So my enter key's broken, bro. Okay. So I'm gonna open up the VOD and just show you like some basics, like some explanation of like what I do. So if we open up the VOD here, we bring it big, we make this all big. There we go. And then what we do is make this full screen. And then I think you can see the full screen. Yeah, thanks to all my subs on the stream. Really appreciate you guys. So if I show you the VOD, I mean, well, what game was we fucking completely slapping, right? Let's go here. So just let it load. Okay, so let me explain what we're doing here. So if we start the game, where the game starts, right? Yeah, we'll break it down. I'm just going to give you a nice little explanation of everything. And by the way, my UI, I swear I've optimized it. I actually took inspiration from the player Nick the Rogue. He's an NA player. I took inspiration from my UI from him. Obviously kept my shit the same as I always done, but just the way that he has like the fucking nameplates, the weak auras. I really loved the way his game looked. It made sense when I watched it, and I just took his UI, and then I obviously kept my like center because that's what I'm used to, right? Anyway, here we got like some spells in it that you can see what globals I'm pressing. So if you want to like slow it down and see the globals, you can always look here and watch. But I'm going to explain with my voice what the kind of idea is when I go into a game. So obviously the first thing that you need to know is that you need to know what you're facing and what the cooldowns are. If you don't know how the damage works of all these classes, then how are you going to react to them? I sat at work today on my lunch break watching Jazz's Warlock guide, and I'm never going to play a Warlock, but I wanted to understand how Warlock does damage, how it works, in depth. And I actually learned a fucking ton. I'm not going to lie, I learned a fucking ton. And I came today and destroyed like all the Warlocks, bro. I felt like I could stop all their damage. So you really need to understand not just your own class, but every other class. It's a fucking 20-year-old game, bro. Like, it's going to be annoying. You're going to have to sit and study. It takes like a week to learn every class. If you really study, get a notepad and learn all the cooldowns, all the passives and the way they set up their damage. Ask questions to the players who play the class, how they set up their damage. Get familiar with how the other classes work. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. But first, you also obviously need to understand your own class. But Paladin especially, you're responding to the enemy cooldown, so you need to learn that as well. That's why I optimize my UI to kind of like show me what's going on. So start every game with tears. The earlier the better. And this gets extended with flash heal. So you need to be casting a lot of flash heals, right? So as you can see here, I just start the game, got tears up, trap. Now I find that traps are 1 minute. Sorry, I find that trinket is now 1 minute 30 cooldown in the new patch. Don't hesitate to use this early, because if you use it early, chances are you get another one back. Don't waste it, but using it early is not bad. Obviously, I don't use it here because they're not doing much. So I get Seer off here. I see it as Fury of the Eagles and same play, actually, not gonna lie. You see that now I put up the shield, and now that I put up the shield, I'm spamming flash shields. Every time he takes damage, you'll see. You see? Look, watch, I want to cast. I'm casting here. Look, just a lot of casting. Casting. Any filler where I'm moving, then a Word of Glory, Holy Shock, all that bullshit. But mostly I just spam cast, if I can, if there's no interrupts. You'll see here, look. I'm going to go back to casting. I get Holy Shock up, and then just cast. Look. Cast. And I'm extending that tears, that barrier of faith is doing tons of healing. And you see, look, he's getting trained down, But he's not that scared, right? He's got so much absorb and like look, more casting. I get the barrier of faith on him again. So that he's the main target. You only use it on the main target. Just spamming heals. And you see it's a lot of like casting. I'm going to explain to you um my mindset. I bop here because I saw 2 death chakrams, so I just bopped them off. It's a lot of damage. Arguably wasted the bop, but I don't know. I wasted blind here. So I'm not a perfect player, boys. So honestly, I'm getting kind of rusty because I'm working so much. 12 hours out of the day, I'm getting a little bit rusty. But, as you see, look, he's the Barrier of Faith here. Let me pause this. So he's getting blasted, and my globals were Barrier of Faith, Bubble, Barrier of Faith, Divine Favor, Flash Heal. Like, and so basically, I'm telling you, if you can Flash Heal, Divine Favor, Flash Heal into a Barrier of Faith when he's low, that's the best fucking healing at the moment. Boom. And then look, I don't take any globals. Look how many Flash Heals and then tears. And this is obviously because I can cast. He has kick now. So what do? I Daybreak Flash Holy Shock. You only want to Daybreak Holy Shock when you can't cast because of kick. And now look, he kicks the lock and I'm back to casting again. Did you see how much I'm casting when I can? And I only use Daybreak Holy Shock as emergency fillers and Holy Shock normal and Wog as other fillers. So if I'm moving or I'm trying to fake CS, or I'll cast Flash Heal, cancel when Holy Shock. I don't want to waste any time. You still need to be healing. Trying to fake duke out CSs in between. So yeah, spamming heal. Look at this spamming heal. Just extending that tears to that tears on 30 seconds, bro. That's just not dropping off. Which is more healing. This guy really scared me here. I don't know what he's doing back there, to be honest. Man, you're crazy. He actually ends up winning us the game with these players. I was a bit cross with him being behind the pillar, but ended up winning us the game. You'll see in a minute. But yeah, look, Barrier of Faith's coming back. I pressed it off cooldown because I know they're going him. Arguably, though, he, looking back at this, I mean, I don't know if I should have. No, it was good, actually. But Bop and Wall overlap was not good, but that's something else. We won't talk about cooldowns too much. I'm trying to explain, like, the rotation, as you can see. So I'm just, again, a lot of flash healing. A lot of flash healing. I was overcapped on Holy Power. I didn't give a fuck. Because flash heal's so good right now. And you see we got a win there. Let's skip a little bit further. See where we are. I skipped a little bit too much there. So let's see this game from the start. Let's analyze it and try to see what's going on. So game starts, and this is how I start every game. So I start, look, tears, guarantee I have tears somewhere here. Look, tears, insta, I already know, bro. This is what I do every game. Tears up as soon as I can. Now versus a rogue, I would just send it and get in combat, but here I felt like I could chance it. But I actually fucked up. I should have just sent it. I was being a bit greedy. Now it takes longer to send it. Look, now I'm having to Daybreak, and again I can't cast. So what do? Because I can't cast, I've winged, obviously, because I winged. Why? Because he's Serenity. Main CDs, Serenity comes out. He's also Bestial Wrath, I'm pretty sure at this point. Oh, sorry, no. Coordinator's Soul. I don't know if I track it. I'm pretty sure he popped too. Maybe I should fucking track that, to be honest. But yeah, that's the point. Is that like, I wings because he wings and a Daybreak as well. Oh, sorry, I wings because he CDs and a Daybreak as well. So you need to be trading your cooldowns out like that. You see, I script them up. Like, oh, wings, he uses CDs. I get fake here, but obviously Hunter still has kick. I'm actually very stupid. He's survival. He doesn't have kick. I was even trying to fake him with a VOD. I'm so confused with all the specs that are in the game. I'm kind of washed. I didn't need to be faking there. So I trinket there is what it is. You see, I'm probably going to barrier here now because I think that he's the main target now. So yeah, barrier. And look, when I have barrier, it's just spam flash heal. So you can't overheal with barrier. He has to take damage and you have to heal the damage that he took. If he's 100% with barrier and you spam heal, it does nothing. You have to wait until he loses HP, then flash heal. And then it will accumulate and absorb, and then comes later on. See a lot of flash heal casting. Obviously, I feel like I can't because this guy has kick. So again, I can't cast. So what was my global? Was Word of Glory, Divine Total, Word of Glory, Holy Shock, like filler, filling up the gaps. I'm not like wasting time trying to cast if I can't cast. It's something that comes with experience. But as you can see, as soon as I can cast, what did I do? I casted. I sat here for a damage reduction, and look, I guarantee I go back to casting. I top him up, then I go back to casting. Boom, boom, boom. And I am overhealing a little bit here. I'm extending tears, and I'm also just every point of damage he takes is accumulating up the absorb. You're not really going to go so spamming flashing there isn't bad. I think maybe in real threes that would be terrible, right? Because you're going to go in real threes, but here, nah. And the little side things, like, I don't ever really initiate the CC too much, unless I really think we can win, but I went in when I could go in. So, by the way, they have used Trinket. I just my S arena's bugged. I don't know. It doesn't show trinkets for some reason. Yeah, full blind, and then as you can see, yeah, this is pretty much how you play it, man. It's just straight wins all around. I mean, I ended up 6-0 in this lobby, but um, you know, if I go to the next game, look, we've already got tiers and we've already got, you know, barrier on the main target, and I'm just spamming heals again. Look, yeah, he fucking kicks me there. It scared me so much here. By the way, he nearly died there. To be fair, that was really sad. Yeah, I'm spamming those fast shields out, man. So that's pretty much all I can say. And it's just about responding, man. Like, if we go back and we have a look at like what happened when he Serenity, for example. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Didn't notice that time. Let's have a look. So I see Serenity here. So if we like pop down the situation, I sacked insta. Like I saw Serenity and insta sack. You know, as soon as I could, Serenity sacked. Look, it's 1 second since Serenity's been popped, sacked, and by extension, I sacked the CC. But I also give him 20% damage reduction. So now I'm untrappable. And here, I also War Mastery, because 2-minute cooldown. So it's another damage reduction. So I've put all my damage reductions up. So I've used CDs, you know? I've popped CDs, and I wingsed. So I saw Serenity, and I wingsed, War Mastery, and sacked. Like, I'm trading, bro. You know, he's obviously popping CDs too. He's BM. He's Bestial Raft. I've traded everything. Ended up having to lay on hands here too. I'm trading, bro. They've popped everything. Bestial Raft, Serenity, they've popped everything. So I'm popping back. I don't have to bop because it's not high enough dampening. My heals will heal through it. But I'll save those bops for deep dampening. And as you can see, it's just about trading cooldowns. And I'm not trying to. Obviously, it sounds simple. I know it's not simple. There's a lot going on, and the games are really fast. But with experience, it will become simple. You'll be able to. It will feel slower in time. You just got to give it experience. Best thing I would say is just practice in 2v2, boys. Like the fuck three. Don't go straight to threes. Learn the game. Learn the classes. Learn what you're facing. Learn what they're doing. I don't view the game as like anything else. I'm seeing what they're doing and responding to it as well, you know, and also then outputting the best. The best way to explain it is I'm trying to do the most output while minimizing their output on the enemy team. It's simple as that. I'm trying to do the most healing while making them do the least damage. So, you know, doing the damage reductions on their CDs, fucking, you know, not letting them have pressure and output with interrupts, trying to fake them, you know. Not trying to give them more output and pressure with CC, trying to avoid it. Does that make sense? Like I'm trying to just reduce how much they do while doing the most. So the best example would be trying to avoid CC but landing CC as the most, you know? You're trying to avoid the most CC and land the most CC. That's a good example. Trying to do the most healing and reduce the most damage, you know? So we see Serenity again, so what do we do, right? Let's see. See Serenity? And now we're just fucking healing through it with tears, but we are ready to use, bro. We have bops, we have fucking everything. I'm ready to fucking use. Like here, he's getting blasted. I'm thinking, fuck, he could die here, bro. I'm just spamming healing through it though. Confident, because we also have pressure here. But you know, we're not far off of winning here. That's why. And I even think I'm going to end up bopping him offensive, because I'm like, Serenity, guys are going behind the pillar, he wants to kill. Look, I ended up bopping. Yeah, with 3 rounds, I checked that shit as well. Couldn't believe my eyes. Went 3 rounds into a druid. Yeah, again, start the game with tears. By the way, if you really want to, you can extend it with Holy Light. It makes it really extended at the start. He traps me. Look, insta trinket. Why not? It's 1 minute 30. They're blasting BM. Warlock's trying to pop. They're trying to get pressure. Don't let them get pressure, man. If you don't have to. Look, I'm running in here, so I'm playing offensive here. By the way, I wanted this druid out here, bro. I hodged him on the re. Almost dies. Didn't get anything though. But you see, but let's look again. They've used BM, they've used all the fucking BM CDs, Tyrant. I've used Wings, I've used Aura Mastery, I've used Trinket. I've responded, bro. Like, you always need to respond to their cooldowns. You always have to. That's the number one thing I can say to you. And then you also need to do good output so that they don't force cooldowns for no reason. They should, realistically, you don't want them forcing cooldowns when you haven't, like when they haven't popped. That's why you need good output and avoid CS and avoid CC. Like, do you know what I mean? Hopefully it's making sense. I don't know if it's making much sense, but yeah, I don't know, boys. I really hope that it's helped a bit, you know, this guide. I know there's not much I can really do. I don't have fancy editing. I don't have any of this shit, but at the end of the day, I try my best. I hope it helps. I just want to help. I don't make money from these YouTube videos. You can sub to my stream if you want to support me. You know, there's a little bit of money, little $3.99 bonus every sub, but it's not. I don't do this for a career, boys, and I don't fucking try and make money out of it. The stream definitely pays nice little extra as a side hustle, but this YouTube, no. Or this guide, no. I don't get nothing from this. So what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to help, and the reason I do is because it's an old game, and I don't want people to fucking quit. I want people to actually try and get better at it. I know that you can feel hopeless when you're playing this game. There's so much shit going on. There's like 40 different specs, bro. I've had like I don't even know like 7 rank 1s at this point, and I still to this day I'm confused about certain classes. There's too much going on, bro. Like they've all got like a. If you opened up the look at the fucking talent tree, like look at this shit, bro. There's fucking look at all these spells and fucking different variations there could be for this many specs with 100 like 100 spells on like 12 different classes, 13 different classes with 3 different specs. It's just mental. Even I get overwhelmed, boys. So trying to help you out anyway. If you have any questions, you can join the Discord. I'll put the link in the thing. If you want my UI, for subs on Twitch, just join the Discord as well. If you want any like fucking tips, you want to just at me in the chat, just at me, bro. I'll fucking help you boys out. It's no problem. So, and there's one more thing I want to say. If you've come this far, that I probably should have mentioned. It's something to clear up. Beacon does the same as Beacon of Faith. This is an exact emulation. This and this, they do the exact same. It doesn't matter what target you have them on, they do the same healing. Just make sure they're on the targets that are going to take your direct healing and the most healing. Don't fucking put them on a target that doesn't need any healing. They always should be on the targets that are taking the most damage. For example, let me show you something real quick on the fucking... Look. The target's taking the most damage, they have Beacon. If they weren't me, I would instantly swap it. You know what I mean? Let me try to take a clip where I'm fucking dying. You know what? Go back in the clip where they were training me. I guarantee I swapped Beacon, so... Yeah. Well, anyway, boys and girls, I hope that it helped. If you, again, any questions, drop them in the comments, bro. I'll answer them when I'm at work. Discord me, at me. You'll contact me somewhere. I'm not a hard guy to contact. So, yeah. It's been great, boys. You know... For today, anyone that was in the stream pushing the rating up, it was fucking good. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's hard. I get limited time. I'm always at work, man. I check on lunch break, and people are like streaming WoW and I prime queues, and I'm in the fucking lunch break on my work laptop. Like I wish I was queuing, man. But yeah, it's unlucky, man. It's unlucky. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I wish you all the best in your Paladin pushes and life in general. It's fucking Christmas soon, so. If we don't speak again after this, Merry Christmas. I hope you get some good presents. Yeah, peace, guys.